Let me roll over right quick, bro.
All right.
Take a drive from downtown along Broad Street. You run into Lincoln Financial Field, the home of the Eagles here in South Philadelphia. Tonight, the second of our two divisional games on this Saturday. It's the San Francisco 49ers and the Philadelphia Eagles. Tirico along with Greg Olsen. That is Jake Elliott getting this one started. Off we go from South Philly. Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball is going to be spotted at the 35-yard line. For an opener, Purdy to throw. And that ball incomplete. Trying to get it to Christian McCaffrey out of the backfield. And it'll bring up second down.
And with nothing open downfield, he tries to find something underneath. But give credit to this secondary, Mike. I mean, they had everything covered up, and this one ends up just falling incomplete.
They'll put Ayuk in motion. Purdy now on second down. And this ball's going to be incomplete.
Third and long obviously isn't an ideal situation to be in offensively. It makes you very predictable, which then places a ton of stress on your offensive line and your quarterback. So they've got to start being more productive in these early downs and set themselves up for more success come third down.
In danger of an opening 3 and out, they face 3rd and 10. And he slips through an opening. Lines up getting about 8 and his pass to the 40-yard line. The 49ers out for the punt. Back deep, Jahan Dotson. But he cannot get away. Great job down there to hold him to a short return. First carry for Saquon Barkley. Room to run at the 40. Angling to the sideline, inside the 35. And they're not going to run him down. He goes all the way. 71 yards. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Well, that's a way to start a drive. He takes it all the way to the house. I don't know what they were talking about on the last series. But they've come out on this series, Greg, with the right answer for the touchdown.
And, Mike, the reason a lot of teams start off drives with the run plays to allow themselves to operate ahead of the chains. Well, not this guy. He found the alley, he took it, and he's off to the races for 6.
So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away.
The Niners take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10. Throwing is Purdy. That's caught. Christian McCaffrey. And they bring him down by 9 till he crosses midfield. It's a gain of 16 and very quickly a first down.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space in the short game, get them the ball, pick up the first down.
He'll locate his tight end, George Kittle. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. That's his first grab of this divisional round matchup, and it's good for the first down as well. Purdy quickly to Ayuk. And good yards there after the catch. They'll wind up with a gain of 7 on first down.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 32-yard line.
They'll put Ayuk in motion. Purdy going to put it up again. That's over the middle to Kittle. He's going to be marked down at the 12-yard line. That's his second catch on the drive. This one is good for 20 yards. So the Eagles will use their first time out here. They'll be disappointed there after giving up the first down. Throwing again is Purdy. Forced out wide. That is caught to the goal line and in. Jordan Watkins. Touchdown. 49ers. Moody's extra point is good. And the 49ers will tie things up at 7-7 here in the opening quarter. Level after the touchdown. Time for the kickoff. Here comes Will Shipley on the return. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line.
Eagles take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
from their own 23. They'll begin 1st and 10. Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. He finds Devontae Smith. He's going to be marked down up around the 33. That's his first grab of this divisional round matchup, and it's good for the first down as well.
At the 33-yard line.
From the shotgun, it's Hurts. That's going to be intercepted. Picked up by Leonardo Green.
And while the defender is going to get credit for the pick, Mike, I think he needs to go up on the sideline and thank his pass rush because they forced that bad throw. That is the perfect example of when the front pass rush and the back end coverage work together. Man, that was big time ball.
They motion a receiver right. Play fake to McCaffrey. Now, Purdy. Throwing it right into the hands of his running back. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. A gain there of 15. It's good for a Niners first down.
So the rule of thumb, so often when you call these play-action passes, Mike, is that the guy you fake it to, he tends to be wide open more often than not. And it's exactly the case here. Dump it off to the back in the flat, and he does the rest.
He'll give to McCaffrey on the option. That one never got started. Defensive pressure too much, and they drop him in the backfield. Complete. Was brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down.
A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
Here's a 3rd and 10. They'll put Ayuk in motion. On 3rd down, it's Purdy. That one is complete to Hartman. And he's going to get there. He got the first down. It's not by a whole lot, but that'll keep this drive rolling.
Bit of a risky decision there to throw the ball short of the sticks on 3rd down, but that's why it's so important that these guys can be active as runners after the catch. It's become a big part of NFL football, and a great example why here.
And he is out of bounds at the 2-yard line.
This has been a really good drive so far, but what I really like, Mike, is they're down here in the red zone, and they continue to attack. Now, not quite a touchdown, but with 1st and goal, this defense certainly has their back against the ropes.
2 yards from 6 points. It is 1st down and goal. McCaffrey will get into the end zone for a 49er touchdown.
Make no mistake about it, he may get the glory, but that does not happen without unbelievable blocking up front. So let's give the big guys all the credit in the world. He's able to displace the defense right there at the point of attack, and that's about as easy a goal line touchdown as you're going to see all year.
So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. This ball's going to wind up nowhere close to the landing zone. Definite mishit there. This one's going to be spotted out beyond the 40. He'll start on the ground with Barkley. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, nothing more.
And the big man in the middle swallows him up right at the line of scrimmage. And I think the next time this offensive play caller decides to go to the ground game, Mike, I bet she's going to find a different place along that defensive front to attack.
Oh, he's going to be followed up and taken down. They got him. Bryce Huff. He gets in there to drop him for a big loss. And now it's 3rd and long. 1 quarter down in this NFC divisional round matchup. 14-7 is our score. And we're back in Philly in a moment. Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long. A shotgun snap now to Hurts.
So the key to these third down blitzes, Mike, is you have to be confident that you're going to get home. Because if not, you can leave yourself vulnerable on the back end to give up a big play. So fortunately here, the gamble pays off, and they're able to get him down for a sack.
Come up 1st and 10 at the 40. Now Hurts. That's caught by Smith on the right side. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple. Now Jalen Hurts on 2nd down. I had the defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to a 3rd down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch from contact.
And a good job here defensively. They did not let him get away. He's well short of the 1st down marker.
And it seems like he just cut that route a little too short. He's got to get more depth on the initial stem, and that way he makes sure when he catches the ball, it's beyond the sticks.
A field goal, no gimme from this distance. He'll go on 4th down. To the air again. Hurts. Oh, bad decision there. Off his back foot, it's intercepted. Moody now for the extra point. He's got it. And the 49ers will take a 21-7 lead. So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback.
35-yard line.
On the ground, it's Barkley to start the drive. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's it.
So this team finds themselves now in a little bit of a tricky situation here, Mike. If they don't find a way to start sustaining some of these drives and come away with points, all of a sudden you're trailing by double digits in the 2nd half. You become very one-dimensional. You become very pass-heavy, and that's certainly not how any team in the NFL wants to play.
He'll get this over the middle to Smith. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield. That's his 3rd catch of this 1st half, and good enough for a 1st down.
First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
To throw is Hurts. That's caught. Saquon Barkley. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. Give them 15 more on that one. They are on the move. It's a 1st down.
This is quarterback play at its finest, is understanding and identifying the blitz before the ball is snapped. That's what allows him to get the ball out of his hand so quickly, throws it to his hot receiver in the flat, and He does the rest.
They'll get it up 4 here as he is taken down.
You can see in the eyes of the quarterback, he's trying to push this ball initially downfield, but with the defense doing a good job keeping a lid on the coverage, he's forced to check this ball down to the shallow route. This is something that they know in the future. If I need a couple yards, they can come back to this play.
That's 2 catches on this drive. This one for 10 yards and a first down.
Really nice job there, Mike. I mean, he sees the blitz coming and just gets the ball out of his hands. Understand where your outlets are. It results in an easy pitch and catch and move the chains.
And for the 3rd time in this first half, he's been intercepted. Picked up by Diamador Lenore.
And these are the throws that are really holding the offense back right now, Mike. He just has to make better decisions because you're not going to win many games when you turn the ball over at this rate.
To throw on first down is Purdy. Laying out, and he made the catch. What a play.
A gain of 19 yards. And the 49er first down. A gain of 19 yards. First down, San Francisco.
Throwing on first down is Purdy. He'll get this out wide to McCaffrey. And they'll bring him down, but not until he gets to the 38-yard line.
A gain of 10 yards.
Set to go now on first and 10.
49er first down. First and 10 at the 38-yard line.
To throw, it's Purdy. Oh, that swung out wide and intercepted. Picked off by Kobe D.
Mike, it's very simple in the NFL. You're just not going to win a lot of games when you're losing the turnover battle to this degree. And it's their struggles protecting the football. They've continued to hurt them here today. And at this point in the game.
From the 39, here's a first and 10. On the handoff, this is Barkley. Good physical run. It'll wind up as a gain of 5.
He's taken down at the 33-yard
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You gotta have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
Once again, it's Barkley. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line.
It's a gain of 14 yards.
Pickup of 14 on that one. First down, Philadelphia.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for the defense.
Again, he finds an opening. And he will win the race to the pylon. He's in. Saquon Barkley. Touchdown, Eagles. He is shining in this postseason spotlight. That's his second touchdown of the game.
Makes the score. Niners 21, Eagles 14. Jake Elliott to kick off.
They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way.
The Niners take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
He'll throw on first down. And he gets that to Hardman. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. The Niners use the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in this first half.
And the 49er first down.
RPO here, quick shot to Ayuk. And he'll be forced out of bounds. Now a yard or so shy of the marker, but it is a gain of 9 on first down.
This is a great example here of just not getting too complicated as an offensive coordinator. Who's one of your best players on the field, and how do you get the ball in his hands?
Now it's 2nd and 1. Purdy going to keep this one himself. And he's going to fight forward. Didn't get a whole lot, but it's going to be enough to move the chains. Now whistles. Timeout. 3 seconds left in this first half. Here's a timeout for Philadelphia. That is their second, and they'll get a chance to catch their breath over on the sideline. On for the field goal now, it's Brandon Aubrey. This a 48-yard attempt. Aubrey's kick is good, and the Niners can extend their lead. It's now 24-14. We are set for the second half kickoff. One of these teams ready to book a date in the NFC Championship game next week. We are back at it with the third quarter. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive.
At their own 26-yard line.
On 1st and 10, it's Hurts. Taking a shot downfield for Smith. That ball broken up. It is incomplete. They tried the shot on first down. Couldn't connect. It'll bring up second down.
So often we see on these deep passes, the defender lose track of the ball in the air. They then tend to panic, and it either leads to a big pass completion or a defensive PI. In this case, he stays in phase. He's able to break the ball up and prevent a big play from happening.
Here's Barkley. And it'll be a pickup of 3. So 4th down forthcoming.
It's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 6.
Great. Hey, let's go. Trimmer.
Hurts to throw. Open man, right side. He's got it. 18 yards on the connection. Good for an Eagles first down.
3rd downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on 3rd downs, that is a recipe for success.
Not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that.
This back's been having his way all night long, Mike. Just a lot of room to operate. Great job by the offensive line all night long, but in this case, defense does their job. They're able to penetrate, get in the backfield, and take them down for a loss.
So the Eagles will use their first timeout here. And they'll get together prior to the second down play. Throwing is Hurts. That one incomplete. Good job. Textbook there. Separated the man from the ball, and it'll bring up third down.
I got high standards for offensive players, but in this case, Mike, I think I'm giving all the credit to the defender. He timed that one up perfectly, and what could have been an easy play ends up as an incomplete.
They come to the line needing 11 here on third down. To throw is Hurts. He'll get that out to Barkley. And a good short tackle right there. It stops him a good distance short of the marker. It sets up fourth down. Throwing is Hurts. Gonna be caught. Now he's loose again. And he's into the end zone yet again. Saquon Barkley. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Saving his best for the playoffs. His third touchdown of the game. The extra point by Elliott is good. And the Eagles cut the lead to 3, 24-21. So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away.
The Niners take over first and 10. The Niners take over first and 10. The Niners take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Purdy, quickly to Ayuk. And they'll get about half what they needed to pick up a 5 and sets up second and 5.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up second and 5 at the 40-yard line.
Here's Purdy, making the read and keeping it. No dice there. He is met and tackled behind the line of scrimmage.
So it's just a simple read, but it's really well defended. They had both the give and the pull reads both accounted for, and the play ends up going over.
Third, they need 8. From the shotgun, it's Purdy. He's got his tight end, Kittle. And he'll be taken down, but it takes them across midfield down to the 40-yard line.
It's a gain of 23 yards. First down.
First and 10 for Purdy. Right back to Kittle. That's another one. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line. They're at the 17-yard line now for first and 10.
First and 10 at the 17-yard line.
From the gun, it's Purdy. That one is complete to Hardman. And he's close to another first down as he's brought down just shy of the marker.
A gain of 9 brings up second and 1 at the 8-yard line.
Shove on that. Caught by Kittle. And this drive's going to continue. He's taken down, but they are set up with first and goal.
We'll give a little credit here defensively. Even though they allowed the first down, we've seen defenses really struggle bringing this big tight end to the ground, and they didn't allow him to pick up a bunch of yards after contact, but he was able to get just enough to pick up the first down.
5 yards from the house. They've got it first and goal. They'll throw again with Curtis. And he's in. Christian McCaffrey. Touchdown, San Francisco. He is shining in this postseason spotlight. That's his second touchdown of the game. The quarterback, with all of his eligible receivers available, uses the back out of the backfield that time, Greg, to take it to the end zone.
And when your running back, Mike, is a valid threat in the passing game, man, it just gives you so many options. And in this case, it was the running back that was the open target. He's able to put the pass on the money. Easy 6 points.
Here is Shipley on the return.
The Eagles take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
From the 25, they'll go to work. First and 10.
Great, set.
A run with Barkley. And he'll only get it to the 26-yard line, setting up second and long.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, and keeps this to a modest gain at best.
Great, set.
A second down throw for Hurts. Open man, Devontae Smith. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short.
The drag route is certainly not the most complicated route on the route tree, but a really nice job there using the scheme to create separation. He did a really nice job there working across the middle of the field as he made himself open.
We'll try to run here with Barkley. And he's going to have a first down as he's taken down on what is the final play of this third quarter. Shotgun snap now to Hurts. Open receiver is Dotson. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple. From the 38 now, here's second and 7.
At the 38-yard line.
They'll run. It's Barkley. And he's going to take this past the 45. That's good enough for a first down.
It just seems like every time this guy touches the ball, he makes something happen, and not all of his runs are always going to be positive. He's kind of one of those guys that's going to get a 0, a 1, a 2, but it's the home run threat. It's the big plays that really tip the scales in your favor, and when you can generate those big explosive plays on the ground, man, it makes such a big difference for the offense. Solid rep there for this corner, Mike. I mean, to stay disciplined with his technique throughout the entire play. So often we see when the ball's put in the air, the defender can panic, and they either get a pass interference or they misplay the ball. This time, he times it perfectly and forces the incompletion.
The throw here is complete, and he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
It's a
Third down, they need 5.
Brings up third and 5.
From the shotgun, it's Hurts. He's got his man, it's Smith. Down the left sideline. And he will score. Game on. Devontae Smith, touchdown Eagles. Greg, they are hacking away at this one now. Very big touchdown. Gets them right within reach of pulling this comeback off.
Well, Mike, at the very least, they've given themselves a chance, but can they get a stop and get the ball back again for a chance to go down and really make this one interesting?
So they've cut into the lead. Now just a field goal behind as they kick it off.
The Niners take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Oh, the RPO is complete. And he'll get about 8 on that one. Most of it coming after the catch. It's second down.
Yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 43-yard line.
Now, a handoff to McCaffrey. And he's got it. First down. A pickup of 4.
This is a situation that play callers love to be in, Mike. They have all their options on the table. Second and short, play action pass, you can run. In this case, they choose to keep it on the ground, play it safe, pick up the first down.
That is caught out wide on the RPO. And he'll be driven out of bounds, and that's a pickup of 8.
Similar to a tight end, the slot receiver is often considered the safety blanket. He makes all the difficult catches, tends to be a little bit more around the line of scrimmage, and so far today, he's certainly lived up to that reputation.
From the 44-yard line, here's second down and 2. That's hauled in once again. It's Ayuk. And he'll be brought down after a short pickup, but that is enough for a first down.
The 49er, first down. 2 yards on the play. First down, San Francisco.
Out of the gun, here's Purdy. This one complete to Watkins. And will move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10.
First and 10 at the 17-yard line.
To throw once more is Purdy. Now he'll tuck it and take off. Brock Purdy, touchdown, 49ers. Everything you want to do right there, Greg, in the fourth quarter, get the ball with the lead and extend it to a 2-score advantage.
Yeah, I think this just might end up being too much to overcome. You said it. Once you get a 2-score lead this late in the fourth quarter, there's just not enough possessions to be had to claw yourself back in it.
So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. The return starts from the 5. Across the 20, they'll mark them down before the 25-yard line. And that's where the offense will take over.
First and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
So here's a first and 10 now. They'll start from the 24.
Hey, thumbs up, alert. Great, set. No touch.
Now Barkley. Room to run. 35. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. Love to start any drive like that. 18 on the first play. And a first down. So time becoming a factor. Down 2 scores. They do have 2 timeouts and a 2-minute warning to work with. This time they're ready for it. Room to run the last snap. Not this one. They stop him for no gain.
Gain on the play. Second and 10.
So 2 minutes left to play in the second half. Greg and I back for the conclusion. In a moment, another try, second and 10.
No touch, set. No touch.
A run with Barkley. And he'll get maybe about 4 yards out of that one. Lane close quickly. And here comes third down.
It's a gain of 4.
Watching him throughout this game has been incredible, Mike. I mean, I've loved watching him perform. The reality is it just hasn't impacted the outcome of the game. It's really been a wasted individual effort unless they can somehow find a way to flip this thing around.
Quick throw, taken in. And a good job here defensively. They did not let him get away. It's well short of the first down marker.
Thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gains.
Intended for Saquon Barkley.
Good game, bro.
Turnover on down.
They'll put Ayuk in motion. They'll drop to throw. Over the middle to Kittle. 6 catches for him in the ball game now. And this one's good for a first down.
First and 10 at the 30-yard line.
They'll motion the slot man right. Purdy now. He'll throw on first down. That's caught by McCaffrey. And this is going to be a touchdown. They are going to extend the lead here in the final minute of play.
So often these defenses come into the game, Mike, and when they build their pass defense plan, there's tight ends, there's receivers, there's so many weapons that these offenses around the league have at their disposal. It could be easy sometimes to not account for the running back out of the backfield, and that's exactly what happened here. Easy throw, get it into the hands of one of the most dynamic guys on the field, and let them do the rest after the catch, and he takes it in for a touchdown.
So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. And it's a poor kick here. Doesn't even make the landing zone. So that means the ball's going to come out to the 40-yard line. They'll run straight ahead with Barkley. And he'll get about 6 there, setting up second down.
The tackle made at the 47-yard line. It's a gain of 7. Brings up second.
On play action, here's Hurts taking a shot downfield for Smith. Very good throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete. Devontae Smith, the intended receiver. Now it's going to be third down. On the ground, this is Barkley. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
No gain on the play.
We've seen this back have his way with this defense all game long, Mike. He's up over 100 yards for the game, but this time the defense said, we've had enough. They sold out to stop him. They hold him to no gain.
Here we go. One final play. He's going to let this one go deep. And the final throw of the game winds up incomplete. And that will do it. This one comes to an end. So, a win here for our visitors, the 49ers. They are able to do something that not easy to do. Get a win